Good morning, good morning. Now, this is a lovely book, lovely book, and it's going to be short and sweet this morning. But I saw this book, this one. Can you see that? The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse by Charlie Macquarie. I saw this in Sainsbury's, and then about a year ago, and then I went to a friend's house and she had the book. Then the next thing, Wolfgang has the book. Totally awesome. And it's so precious, the comments on it. And you see, the thing was, when I saw this last year, even I was still working too fast and reading so fast that you miss the point. And these are designed just to read something and really feel it. Wow. So look at it all. It's all got beautiful pictures and everything in it. Do you see that? Yeah? And so this one, I think everyone is just trying to get home, said the mole. And it's the mole, the fox, and the little boy just going for a walk. Do you see that? Isn't it so cute? But listen to that. I think everyone is just trying to get home. This is what I say with people, like, what is home? Home is where the heart is. That's not just like, well, that you want to be somewhere or anything. Home is where the heart is when we start to think from the inside out and not from the outside in. And we're all seeking our own alignment. That's what I say whenever somebody says, well, they did this to me and they did that to me. And when we can really see that everyone is seeking their own happiness, it's just people do it in a funny way. And because it's not your way, you think it's wrong because it doesn't suit you and you think people are trying to do something against you. Nobody's doing anything against you. We're all seeking our own alignment. We're all seeking our own happiness. I mean, even when somebody does something really bad, they do it because they think it's going to make them feel better. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing it. So they do it because they think they're going to feel better, even if it's bad. But so when they do it, well, guess what? They don't feel better. So they keep doing it and they get bigger and worse, and they still don't have their alignment. They're trying to fill something. So it's not even just with something bad, it's also with something good. So people are trying to fill themselves with money. People are trying to fill themselves with food, fill themselves with relationships, all trying to fill a void. Missing the point when we're trying to fill ourselves from the outside in. When you fill yourself from the inside, the outside is okay. It can do what it wants. So this one, I think everyone is just trying to get home. Oh my goodness, that is so true. Now I love the next one actually, and it's about, oh, it's so beautiful. This picture is the fox and the mole, and they meet the horse, and they're just looking at each other. And then this one goes, doing nothing with friends is never doing nothing, is it? Asks the boy. No, said the mole. And it has just time with the horse. You can see him over here doing little different things. Just walking with the horse, looking at the horse, brushing the horse, playing with the horse. And you know, that's how it feels whenever you are around horses. That you're just there. You're in the flow. Time doesn't matter. What is it for you where time doesn't matter? When you just lose yourself and you don't think about what's the next step? What should I do next? Doing nothing with friends is never doing nothing, is it? Where is it that you lose yourself? Because you know, whenever you lose yourself, so say you want something to happen, but if you keep thinking about it, you get in the way. But whenever you think not, the answer comes and something happens and you just get on. So let's have a look at what else we've got here. Oh, everyone is a bit scared, said the horse, but we are less scared together. Oh, I'm going to see this one. Tears fall for a reason. They are your strength, not your weakness. Oh, I can feel that one. I can feel that one. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't this book just gorgeous? So I imagine it's just like whenever you're feeling, oh, let me find some inspiration. What can I read this and say? Oh, here's another one. When have you been at your strongest? Asked the boy. When I have dared to show my weakness. Wow, beautiful. The reason why the tears one there, let me give that. That was a real answer from the universe there, because I had a few tears yesterday and it felt like a release. It felt okay, but it was just like, then Wolfgang had read this and he said, tears are your strength, not your weakness. And I can feel it again. Isn't that beautiful? That it's okay to be vulnerable. I spoke to so many people yesterday, people who want maybe relationships and they've been hurt in the past and they're so afraid to be vulnerable. But here's the thing, when you protect yourself from hurt, you protect yourself from love. You absolutely protect yourself from love. Being vulnerable and opening up your heart is going to help you find love. You're going to risk being hurt, but look, you're still here, aren't you? You survived whatever hurt you had before because you're watching this video. So you're still here. It's okay. And when you bring vulnerability into a relationship, and I don't mean that you're whinging and crying and moaning and everything like that. No, not at all. You know, there's not complaining. I don't mean that. But it's okay to show that I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I don't know where I'm going, I'm doubting myself. And to be open and honest, but not to be in victim mode and not to be whinging and complaining. That's not vulnerability. That's just being in victim mode. Vulnerability is something else. Vulnerability is, go on, do your worst. I'm still here. Remember that the bird, when it lands on the tree, on a little branch on a tree, it's not relying on the branch of the tree to hold it up. It's relying on its wings to fly away. So how vulnerable can you be today and be open and honest with somebody about how you're feeling about something rather than protecting? Yeah? You don't need to protect whenever you come from the inside out, because you're full of love for yourself and life and thanksgiving for everything in it. But when you're relying on that person or something from the outside to fill you from the outside in, then that's whenever you feel that that's like, well, you need to protect yourself. So how about loving you, just you, and having not to rely on anything else from the outside world to fill that love up? So remember, the first one that we said is we're all just finding our own way home. Asking for help isn't giving up. It's refusing to give up. Oh, I love that. I love that. Last one for now. Sometimes I worry you'll realize I'm ordinary, said the boy. Love doesn't need you to be extraordinary. Oh, isn't this so beautiful? Last one, I promise. I've discovered something better than cake, said the mole. No, you haven't, said the boy. I have, replied the mole. What is it? A hug. It lasts longer. And then they're all hugging each other. Do you see that? It really does just get you to stop and think. It's an absolutely beautiful book. So it's called The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Horse. And I could sit here and just read it to you all day, so I won't. So let me give you a big hug today. Instead of cake, let me give you a big hug and have an awesome, awesome day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.